It is quite an honor for me to be here this evening. This marks the third year that they have had me back. I am always amazed when I get the call. I am scared that somebody's going to run my transcripts and see what type of student I was, and that will be my last time hosting this event. Anybody else with me? Yeah, I know I'm not the only one who barely got out of Morgan State. Y'all not fooling me. The 80s, the mid-80s, stop playing. Well, in honor of being here tonight, this marks the third time I've represented this privilege. And serving as the MC of this prestigious event, it means that I'm going to really get it in tonight. I'm really happy to be here, and we're going to have a great time. Now, for those who don't know, who were unable to attend the past 2 years, let me tell you about me and my background. I, like many of you, am a proud Morganite. Yeah, see, y'all still, I don't know what's going on. Y'all still acting like bougie Morgan. I need y'all to act like regular Morgan. Regular Morgan State. Out on the yard Morgan State. Everybody's like, that's tomorrow. No, it's tonight. They have an open bar. And I see what that means for some of you. Anyway, I'm a proud Morganite class of 1992. I am Morgan made, as they say, and I credit those years of attending Morgan undergrad to helping to mold and prepare me for life after graduation. Now, after earning my degree in psychology with a giant minor in bridgeology, y'all better clap for that bridge. That bridge saved and formed many lives. I've seen marriages get started on that bridge. I've seen companies, businesses get started on that bridge with a handshake. That Morgan State University bridge represents a lot of black excellence. I'm serious. Y'all think I'm playing. Think about all the people you met hanging out or crossing that bridge that you still know to this day. Some dear friends. Now, me personally, I spent most of my time on the bridge. A day like today, homecoming Friday, oh yeah, I'm out on the bridge 8:15, 8:30 in the morning. Yeah, 8:15, 8:30, and I'm gonna be out there until they start laying the plots at night, and then I'm coming back after that. I might sleep out there. That's how much I love Morgan State University. Now, after graduating, I decided to take that accumulation of knowledge and go into the entertainment business. I worked out, it all worked out, and I've had a stellar career as a stand-up comedian. Who wrote this script? Because I don't know if I had a stellar career. I mean, it's been okay. I do well, but you know, I ain't Kevin Hart. You know, you can see me at the Baltimore Comedy Factory, but not at the Eagle Bank. You understand what I'm saying? And today I'm the host of a successful radio program. It's the Joe Claire Morning Show on DC's WPGC 95.5. And it all started at Fair Morgan, the place which brings us to why we have all gathered here tonight. Now, the last time that I was here, the university was celebrating its 150th anniversary. Come on. And since that time, so many positive things have been happening on and around campus, some of which you will learn more about later this evening. I found out about one thing that hurt my heart. As they're doing the new things, I heard that they're knocking down Northwood. My only question is, did they save the Haven? Y'all, did you save the Haven? I mean, you need to keep that Haven. Where else is everybody from the financial aid office gonna go drink after these kids are drove them crazy? Y'all knocked down the Haven, I couldn't believe it. Now, before we get into all of the great things that's going on with Morgan, please allow me on behalf of the foundation to thank you again for deciding to be here with us on this auspicious occasion. Now, you are not just thankful, you are lucky to be here, because this is the hottest ticket in the city tonight. Everybody was trying to get these tickets. I had people calling me, I had talked to since freshman orientation. Hey, Joe, remember me, man? Look, get me in tonight, bro. I know you got the hook up. And I was like, no. I'm not quite seeing Fumi told me no this year. After he called me selling tickets last time, he told me no. So this is the hottest ticket. At the end of the night, you're going to see that this was all well worth it and a night to remember. Now, before we get to making these memories and having a great time with the dancing and the music and the open bar that I mentioned, please allow us a few moments to take care of some business and share some very important words with you. Now, once we get all of that out of the way, we're going to party Morgan State University style. Now, to get started, I want to bring some key people up to the stage. These individuals were instrumental in making this evening possible. The first gentleman is the current chairman of the board of directors of the Morgan State University Foundation, Mr. Frank B. Coakley, when he is not overseeing foundation business and helping to ensure the growth, progress, and general welfare of the university, for seeing to it that deserving students receive the resources they need in order to pursue an education at our fair Morgan. He serves as the chief lending officer for the Baltimore Community Lending. Yeah, I need to talk to you. He has more than 30 years experience in the lending and community development arena and is a graduate of Morgan State University. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the chair of the Morgan State University Foundation Board of Directors, Mr. Frank B. Coakley. Give him some love, everybody in this room.
Good evening. I always get the award for getting up here and getting down the quickest. But you're going to allow me just a little bit of a change tonight. First, let me thank everyone for coming, and you look marvelous. Just marvelous. Then two, let me thank everyone who donates. That's about 97%. So if you're in the 3% club that don't, try to get out of the club and come on and join the rest of them. But I need to do one thing. Miss Hitchcock, it's her, she's leaving us. Now we should take a vote here tonight and maybe say no. But Shirley, if you wouldn't mind coming up for a second, I just need you for a second. Miss Hitchcock is responsible, she's the one that's responsible for the $250 million campaign we just completed successfully.
That's $250 million.
Thank you all very much, and thanks for supporting this, and thanks for supporting the capital campaign.
Thank you all. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Coakley, that man said $250 million and y'all ain't want to stand up. Man, that's 200, who? Any of y'all had $250 million? That lady helped us raise $250 million and y'all were like, whatever. They ain't got sweet tea tonight, I ain't clapping. And for anybody who ever planned, no disrespect, but Martin's West, y'all got to have the sweet tea when you have the Morgan State University Gala. That's for next year. Make sure you bring out the sweet tea with the sugar already in it. Because we can't stir it once it's already cold. That's an African-American proverb. Some people think it's a real proverb. Anyway, this next individual coming to the stage has presided over Morgan State University for nearly a decade as its 10th president. In that span of time, he has been at the helm of significant campus expansion, enrollment growth, increased retention, and increased graduate rates. That's right. Elevated alumni giving, and ongoing capital improvements that are noticeable throughout the campus. During this man's tenure, the National Trust of Historic Preservation has named Morgan's entire campus a national treasure. That's right. Governor Larry Hogan signed a law designating Morgan as Maryland's preeminent public urban research university. I can see now why the Board of Regents gave him a new 5-year contract. Y'all better, come on. You know how it is when you in the NFL and get an extension? That man just got an extension. He ain't getting traded. He gonna be here. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the president of our national treasure, Dr. David Wilson. Give him a round of applause, y'all. Come on. Come on up.
It is really wonderful to look out and to see all of you with us this evening. You know, this affair has been sold out since June, and we are so thrilled each year to come here and basically to have you to contribute to what we are doing at Morgan. Over the years, we've had this gala now for over 30 years, and we have raised millions of dollars to enable our students at Morgan to continue toward their degree. And so I want to give you a round of applause for supporting this gala year in and year out and helping us to help students achieve their dreams at Morgan State University. You know, I have the honor at Morgan of serving with a very, very, very dynamic board of regents. The vision that we have in place at Morgan that we are executing is indeed a shared vision. It starts with the board and the president, and I would like to introduce the members of the Morgan State University Board of Regents who are with us this evening. First, we have the chair of our board, the Honorable Kwaisi Mfume is here. We have the Vice Chair of the Board of Regents at Morgan, Dr. Francis Murphy Draper. And coincidentally, this is the first time in Morgan's history where we've had both the chair and vice chair of the board who are both Morgan graduates. We also have Dr. Tyrone Taborn, who is with us this evening. Ms. Penelope Taylor, who is with us. I saw her earlier. Over here. General Larry Ellis. Mr. Wayne Resnick. Wayne, I saw him earlier. We have Regent Weston A. Wilkerson, who is with us as well, here in front of us. Regent Shalonda Stokes. And we have a student as a member of the Board of Regents at Morgan, Ms. Naraji Medley Bacon. I think I may have seen her as well. Please join me in giving a round of applause to the members of the governing board at Morgan State University, the Board of Regents. We also have with us this evening a number of elected officials, and I would like to introduce the ones that I know are here with us, and I will ask them to stand and be recognized. First, we have with us the U.S. Senator from the state of Maryland, Chris Van Hollen. U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollen. We have the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Maryland with us, the Honorable Boyd Rutherford. We have with us the mayor of our great city, the Honorable Catherine Pugh, the two-time graduate of Morgan State University. We also have with us Senator Joan Carter Conway, who is with us this evening. Delegate Nick Mosby, I think I saw him earlier. Marilyn Mosby, the state's attorney for Baltimore. Senator Shirley Nathan Pulliam is also with us. I saw Senator Nathan Pulliam earlier. And I also saw the former mayor of the city of Baltimore, Stephanie Rawlins Blake. You know, Morgan has an illustrious history of producing generals for the U.S. Army, and we lead the nation in that category. And of course, I introduced earlier General Ellis, and we also have with us General Kip Ward in front of me. General Ward, please stand and be recognized. I also saw in the audience the person that many of us see on television quite often these days, April Ryan, who is CNN commentator in the line of fire. Welcome, April Ryan. We also have Julian E. Jones, who is chairman of the Baltimore County Council, I'm sorry. Mr. Jones. And then finally, we have a member of the class of 1973 with us, Ms. Shireen L. Dotson, who is the Assistant Secretary General of the United Nations. And so let's please welcome Ms. Dotson with us this evening. For those of you who have come to the gala year after year, you know that I do take a couple of minutes and talk with you about my having just a couple of bad days at Morgan each year. I don't have many. Having a bad day at Morgan is really, really a choice. It's very difficult to have a bad day when you are seeing so much brilliance every single day. But I do have two bad days. And those bad days occur when Dr. Kara Turner, who's our Vice President for Enrollment Management, announces that tomorrow morning, President Wilson, unfortunately, we're going to have to drop several hundred students because they cannot make financial arrangements to keep them here in school. And this year, we ended up dropping 1,800 students. Now, we do everything that we can at Morgan to try and re-enroll those students. And as a result of that, we spend more out of our operating budget percentage-wise in terms of institutional financial aid than any other public university in Maryland. We spend about $20 million to basically give to our students to keep them in school. But after we go through that money, we still have about 400 or 500 students that we cannot help. And so your being here is enabling us to at least raise some dollars to help those students to realize the magic of a college degree. I am really blessed every day to walk the campus of Morgan and to interact with students who are just absolutely, hands down, the best students in the United States on any college campus. And tonight, I want to bring forward two students. And each one will have about a minute and a half just to tell you a little bit about themselves. I'm going to ask them to come forward while I just basically say a couple of words about each one as they're making their way forward. First, Ja Horsey, and second, Marissa Bush. Ja Horsey, both of these students, by the way, are members of the President's Leadership Circle. Each year we select 10 to 15 students at Morgan, and I personally mentor them for a year, and other individuals in the cabinet, and so this year we selected 10. Joy Horsey is a honors senior biology major from Salisbury, Maryland. He is a fellow of the President's Leadership Circle. He's active in multiple student organizations, and he spends his spare time shadowing anesthesiologists at various surgical centers throughout Maryland. And he is on his way to medical school. And the second student that you will hear from is Miss Marissa Bush. And Marissa is an honors student. She's from Baltimore. She is a junior computer science major with a straight 4.0 grade point average. And about 6 months ago, I was in the Silicon Valley meeting with the then CEO of Intel. And we met with him for about 3.5 hours. And at the end of the meeting, he had a reception for 6 of the presidents. And during the reception, he said, "President Wilson, there is one thing that I really want you to know." I said, "Well, what is that?" And he said, "You had one intern out here that was the best we have ever had." And I heard the same thing at Google. And what they were talking about was Miss Marissa Bush. And so I turned and I said, "Now when you say best to me, I know you're here in the Silicon Valley, I know Stanford is up the street, and I know the type of institutions that really you think that you're recruiting the best talent from. And so are you saying that my student from Morgan is the best of all of those students?" And he said, "That's what I'm saying." And so with that, I would like to bring forward 2 of our students and have them to say a few words to you.
Good evening. I am Marissa Bush, a junior studying computer science, but my Morgan journey began in high school. I applied to several universities, but Morgan was the only HBCU. I remember sitting at the dining room table with my parents, trying to decide which school to attend or whether to take out loans. And now as I look back, I know we made the right decision. Our fair Morgan gives students opportunities and resources that we wouldn't have elsewhere. It has given me the opportunity to intern with Facebook and Google in my first 2 years here, and through these experiences, I have seen myself grow and begin to use my voice. Before starting my Morgan journey, I was scared to speak up. Now, I contribute in and outside of the classroom. Being an honor scholar, a teacher's assistant, and a proud fellow of the President's Leadership Circle is just the beginning for me. I want to thank you all for leaving such a great legacy, because it is you who have proven that Morgan State University students are the best and the brightest. I am honored to be a part of this celebration, and I am excited to see what the future holds for our beloved Morgan State University. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jai Orsi, and I'm an honors biology major at the wonderful Morgan State University. It is an honor to stand before you this evening, representing the President's Office and Morgan State University as a President's Leadership Circle Fellow. For the past 3 years, I have been blessed with the opportunity to develop in this group by understanding and personifying the 6 core values of our wonderful university, which are leadership, integrity, innovation, diversity, excellence, and respect. My time at Morgan has been like the life of a seed. Freshman year, I was planted with good soil as a foundation. All I had to do was sprout. Sophomore year was great. I grew more than I initially expected, and others have sowed more into me than I thought. But while my progress was great, I witnessed the plants closest to me slowly dying, which oddly, simultaneously encouraged me and discouraged me to keep my journey going on. Junior year. That was a season of bad weather and so much struggle that I almost forgot the height that I wanted to reach. Once I saw that the sun was still shining directly over me, I understood that me giving up on myself was much worse than anything else in this world giving up on me. But now, as a senior in this wonderful garden of Morgan State University, I will continue my journey of growth while also providing the tools to help other seeds grow. Currently, I'm in the process of obtaining admission into medical school so that I may pursue my dream of becoming a neurosurgeon. It will be great to attend this very gala as Dr. Jai Orsi. I just wanted to express my gratitude to each and every one of you for all that you have done for Morgan State. It's students like myself who can humbly appreciate the support and opportunities that you have provided for our journeys of growth. Thank you.
So when Dr. Horsey comes back, he'll bring that check with him. And so will Ms. Bush. Last, I would like to recognize Major General Scott Dingle, U.S. Army Deputy Surgeon General as well, and so MSU class of 1988. Major General Dingle, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your support, and I'm sure Mr. Claire's on his way back to entertain us, and then after that we're going to get into some serious music and fun. Right?
Yes, indeed.
Right.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Come on, let's give it up for our president. Those two outstanding students in his leadership circle. Come on, clap for the young people. Come on. Matter of fact, John, since you about to go to medical school, my shoulder hurts. Can you come? I mean, for real. We can go in the back and you can do it anyway. Yeah, I don't have, because of my health coverage, they don't really cover comedians. Anyway, before I continue, I want to remind folks of what this evening is all about, and that is giving, so that more students like the ones you just heard from can continue to pursue their dreams. There are a couple of people out here in the audience. If you could, please raise your hand so that everyone can see you. Please see one of them if you are so moved to lend your support. Who's taking contributions? Show, raise your hands. They said you would be out here in the crowd. Well, listen. All right, one's in the back and one's over there, and they're around. And I know a lot of you say, well, I don't have cash. We have the swipe. Morgan State University ain't spent $250 million on nothing. They got some new credit card machines right outside the door, and on your way out, swipe. Help out Morgan State University. Or if not, there are envelopes on your tables. Please feel free to put the contribution right in there for those of you who still have a checkbook. Does anybody still have a checkbook? Y'all do? Oh, I'm like the new generation. I ain't seen a check since WAMU was a bank. I don't use checks on everything on my card. Maybe I should give a few guys. So while it's indeed pretty big to be considered as a national treasure, what is even more valuable are the people who treasured Morgan and its mission long before the designation. Including among them are the university's very giving corporate partners who love Morgan and care deeply about our students and our success. One of those caring corporate partners is the Travelers Companies. Yes, right, start clapping. Who in the span of their relationship with the university has been one of its most ardent supporters. Joining us this evening on behalf of the Travelers is their Mid-Atlantic Regional Director, who also is Director for the MSU Foundation, Mr. Jason Bernardi. Come on, clap it up for my man, Jason Bernardi, y'all. Oh, yes. And he is a member of the most illustrious Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. That's right. Let's put that out there.
Hey, Joe, good evening. On behalf of the more than 30,000 employees of Travelers Insurance, 700 of which are here locally in our Hunt Valley office, and many of whom are Morgan alums, I welcome you here to the 34th Annual Homecoming Gala. For more than 10 years, Travelers, we've enjoyed a great relationship with Morgan's Actuarial Science program and the Earl Graves School of Business Honors program. We have given more than $4 million in scholarships, and many of those scholars have gone on to work with us here at Travelers. A few of them are with us here tonight. So thanks for being here this evening and supporting our fair Morgan. Go Bears.
That was quick. amazing. I appreciate it. This next person we are bringing up is no stranger to the university or this gala stage. Miss Denitra Bell is an owner and operator of 3 McDonald's restaurants here in the greater Baltimore area. Y'all better start clapping. She got 3 restaurants. She has boasted 7 years as an owner and operator. Denitra is proud to represent the McDonald's Next Generation program. Most of you may not know that your local McDonald's restaurants are family-owned and operated businesses. Denitra believes that the most significant part of McDonald's success is the company's constant support of their employees, nutritional advancement of the products, and commitment to the communities they serve. So please, welcome Ms. Denitra Bell and our McDonald's owners, operators from the McDonald's Greater Family of Restaurants of Baltimore.
Hello everyone. I'm actually not Denitra Bell. My name is Dawn Benning-Waller. I'm stepping in for her behalf. I do come from a family of owner-operators. We are the 7-bin organization. We do have 6 stores in the Baltimore region. I have a few notes that have been prepared for Denitra, so I'm going to go ahead and read off this. The McDonald's Family Restaurants of Greater Baltimore is proud to once again support the Morgan State University Scholarship Fund. For McDonald's owner-operators, like my family and others here tonight, being deeply rooted in the community is more than a tagline. We live it every day. Morgan State University's motto, growing the future, leading the world, is one that we also firmly believe in. We provide scholarships to our crew and staff. Giving back to the community is who we are. As this great institution is preparing the next generation of leaders, we support them and this endeavor by contributing to the university. To date, our contributions is over $250,000. Our involvement with Morgan State is just one of the many ways we've extended service outside of our restaurants and directly into the community. We are where we can contribute to demonstrate that we are champions of education and want to be involved with developing future leaders. On behalf of the McDonald's Family Restaurants of Greater Baltimore, we congratulate Morgan State.
Got it? Okay. All right. Hearing from McDonald's, huh? I didn't get to eat no dinner. That's like a number 8. That's that filet of fish meal. That thing vicious. Been vicious for years. All right, whatever. Y'all like, whatever, Joe. Keep it moving. All right, we're almost done. We're almost done. There's just one more thing that we need to do before we get this party moving. Is to thank the individuals who have worked extremely hard to plan this elegant event tonight. If you only knew how much effort really went into bringing this great affair together. These people put their lives on the line over these gala tickets. You hear me? They get harassed, they get emails, they get all people trying to accost them at their cars for these tickets. So I am talking about the Homecoming Gala Committee. With the committee members, please stand, and everybody in this room, show them some love. Come on. Committee members, please stand. Give them a great round of applause. That roasted turkey was delicious. Got us out here looking nice. My wife let me wear my tuxedo to this. And now lastly, we need to recognize and thank the most important people here tonight, and that is each and every one of you. Now, in case you are unaware, more than 90% of Morgan students are on some form of financial aid and need the support of additional resources in order to complete their matriculation. And that is where we all come in. Now, while the Homecoming Gala provides us with an opportunity to have a great time and catch up with our old friends, it should be noted that this is the Morgan State University Foundation's largest single fundraising event of the year. And you being here this evening is not only makes us this event possible, but it means that so much to so many students. And they deserve you deserve a very, very special thank you. So each person in here who contributes to Morgan State University and who bought a ticket, give yourselves a big old giant round of applause. It's about done. Please don't forget to see the volunteers out in the audience taking your contributions. They have the credit card machines, as I mentioned. Let us also thank all of the major sponsors for helping us to make this evening possible and for their support of Morgan and Morgan students. Our gold sponsor, our Travelers and McDonald's. Silver sponsors, BG&E and the Afro-American newspapers. What's up, Kevin Kenneth? The Bear sponsors, M&T Bank, Care First, Mr. Larry E. Jennings Jr. Give him a round of applause. And finally, all of our table sponsors. Anybody who bought a table, make sure you give them a round of applause. Especially if you sit at a table and you ain't got no ticket. Yeah, right. Clap for the people who got you here. Hey, you know how people think you looking right at you. You bought a ticket, you like, so money on my 401k for this. Look at me. Ain't even got no sweet tea. Listen. But they do have an open heart. Listen. We're almost at the finish line, but before you can dance and party and sing, it's time for us to sing. It's time for the alma mater. And tonight we have a special treat for you. We are privileged to have with us a representative from the world famous and highly acclaimed Morgan State Choir, accompanied by the choir director, Mr. Eric Conway, Dr. Eric Conway. Singing tonight is Mr. Cameron Potts. Please, Cameron, come to the stage and lead us singing the alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, Fair Morgan, please stand. Everybody get on your feet.
We bring thee our Lord.
making us look good. That is Junior Cameron Potts. He's a junior here at Morgan State University. Way to go, Cameron. Especially for those of us who didn't remember the words. I seen you, I was looking. April Ryan remembered. April Ryan remembered the word. For some of y'all, quite easy, I was looking, you need to brush up. I was looking dead at you when he said, "We pledge thee," and you was lost. I saw Tiffany bump you and everything. You better get it together, quite easy. You supposed to know that one by heart. That's supposed to be your ringtone. So once again, folks, it has been quite a pleasure for me to be here with you this evening, and I thank you guys for having me back. I hope they don't check those transcripts yet, so I can come back next year. And let's give special thanks to the Morgan State University Jazz Ensemble for their music that they provided earlier this evening during our reception. And so, with that said, everybody, it's time to dance. It's time to party. It's time for homecoming. Let's take it away with DJ Master T and the Panama Band. Everybody, enjoy your evenings. Thank you very much.